is Coach Kelly from WPI. So I did get some constructive criticism about our last episode, just say what's going on. So with the cancellation of spring practice, we're pretty open, and our guys get to kind of interact with people and whatnot and show their personalities. We haven't been able to do that, obviously, with everything going on. So doing these interviews is a way for them to show who they are and what's the best part about our program, which is the people in it. So this is the future of our quarterback position, as we started out with two guys who will be leaving us after having stellar careers for us. So we'll start with these guys introducing themselves. We'll start with Brendan Olexa.
What's up, everyone? I'm Brendan Olexa from Upper Moreland, Pennsylvania, sophomore quarterback, and I'm studying chemical engineering.
And then we'll move on to Andrew Nicklas.
Andrew Nicklas, also a sophomore quarterback out of West Hartford, Connecticut. I'm double majoring in data science and business analytics.
And then we'll go to Ethan Bay.
Ethan Bay, sophomore quarterback from Centerville, Virginia. I'm a management engineer concentrating in operations and industrial engineering.
And then we'll move on to Dante. Not going to try to mispronounce your last name.
I'm Dante Coccagnia from Syracuse, New York. I'm a freshman QB, and I'm studying management engineering with a concentration in civil.
And then we'll go to Christian, never had a bad hair day, Luizzi.
What's up, guys? Christian Luizzi from Latham, New York, freshman quarterback, and I study business.
And then we'll move to Caleb Condon down here on the bottom.
I'm Caleb Condon. I'm from Hudson Falls, New York, and I study mechanical engineering.
So what I'm going to do now is ask each of them a question. There's a little more of them this time, so I'm not going to ask them all the same question. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, and I'll kind of mix around with who's going when. We're actually going to start with eBay here. And my question for you is, you're the only guy who came in and was a starter right away as a freshman. What's it like to your first, when you were the holder for us, that first snap, and what was that feeling like?
Very nerve-wracking. I didn't want to mess it up, even though it was like a super easy task. My teeth were shaking a little bit. I just went out there, got it done. And the nerves went away.
Awesome. We'll keep going to, let's go Dante. So Jules and Stu started us off. What would you say to them about what they did to kind of show you what it's like to be a quarterback at WPI, or just a football player for us?
They both did a great job. I mean, Jules was a little easier to talk to at first, but once Stu warmed up to me, he was just as helpful. And they just both, if you had any questions during practice, they would help us out, like where the play was or the footwork, and they were just both great to have as a freshman.
Awesome. All right. Caleb, down with you there, down the bottom of the screen here. What's it like coming from a really small town up there in upstate New York, coming to Worcester, which is the second biggest city in New England?
It's definitely different, but you adjust pretty quickly. I mean, WPI is not a very big campus, so you see a lot of familiar faces when you walk around. So it's kind of like being at school at home.
We'll go to Christian now. What's it like? You're a business guy. What's it like, kind of the difference in the business program as opposed to all the engineers we have?
So there's really not that much of a difference, but I can tell you that the business program at WPI is great. And I made a good decision to do business. And I think I'm learning a lot as time goes on, especially my first year. And to be able to play football and do business at WPI has been a great experience as a freshman.
Good. We'll go to Brendan next. My question for you is, what's it like coming from Pennsylvania over to Worcester to play for us?
It was a little bit of a different transition, I would say, coming from Pennsylvania. A little bit of a different kind of mentality and just different overall culture. But having my roommate also, who was my crosstown rival from high school football, kind of helped, having that one person from the Philadelphia area that you kind of could relate to on different things, especially sports. When it comes to Massachusetts sports, you always need somebody in your corner.
Very true, very true. All right, now the last question, I'll go for Andrew on this one, is what excites you the most about our offense as a quarterback?
I like the kind of the spread, how we spread it out a bit. We have the signals. We can go fast. That's kind of what I, did in high school, like doing now too, is spreading it out, going fast, having the chance to score on any play, getting playmakers in space, and being able to make big plays for our team at any point.
All right. Thanks, guys, for sitting down with me for this. And I know we've been kind of going through meetings and stuff like that throughout this time, but hope you guys are obviously able to stay healthy, safe, and active and productive during this time too. Thanks, guys.